Hello everyone and welcome to Power Rangers Stories. Here I bring you the untold and what could have been stories. So sit back, relax and get ready to listen to some more phenomenal adventures. Also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to get notifications on the latest videos. And may the power protect you. Hello everyone and welcome to my Power Rangers Once and Always review. So I just got done watching the Power Rangers special, Once and Always, and I have to say it was pretty good. It was great to see David Yost back since Zeo, Walter Jones and Karen Ashley back since Mighty Morphin, Catherine Sutherland and Steve Cardenas back since the Ninja Steel episode, Dimensions in Danger, and Johnny Young Bosch back since Operation Overdrive. The story had a good plot and tells how Rita came back in the first place. It seems Billy was trying to find a way to bring Zordon back after the Z-Wave took out all the villains, but instead of finding him, it found Rita instead. The plot holes. Now, even though I said the special was good, there were a couple of plot holes I noticed. First being how Rita's particles were even still spread across the universe. If you watched Mystic Force, you'll know that it was explained after the Z-Wave, Rita was turned good and turned into the Mystic Mother.
The Mystic Mother?
Yes!
Who's that?
The Empress of all good magic. Known as Rita in the Dark Days, she now uses her power to fight all that is evil.
But I guess a way to think about it is that Rita was split into two parts. One being the good side of her that was turned into the Mystic Mother, and the bad parts just being spread across the universe as she explained. It's just my theory though. The other plot hole I saw in it was Karen Ashley. If you saw the end of the season of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, you'll remember that when the Rangers were on the hunt for the Zeo crystals, each Ranger had to go back into a period of time to get their crystal. Aisha was sent back to Africa to get hers. She was able to get her part of the Zeo crystal, but chose to stay because she thought she could do some good there with the animals, and sent Tanya back instead. In the end though, it's not a big deal because I have always been a big fan of Karen, but when watching, you always have to ask yourselves these questions. Plot hole or not, it never takes away to how good a story is, and Once and Always told a good story. Now about the characters. Billy for once, pretty much had to take on the leadership of the team, and rightfully so. With his knowledge of the past 30 years of being a Power Ranger and his brain power, and all that had happened with Rita, he had to take the leader role and he did so well at it. While with Zach he had to take the role of the parent. After Trini's death, her daughter was left without family, and after what Zach and Trini had been through, Zach felt that it would be wrong for Min to go anywhere else. But with the guidance he gave Min throughout the special, he was right for the job. Now with Kat we did get a little backstory with her. As it was explained in Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, Dimensions in Danger, Tommy has a son named JJ, but they never explained who the mother was. We did see Tommy talking on the phone to someone and him saying, "I just got back from the dojo. I'll take JJ to school. See you tonight." Now OG Power Rangers fans know that Kat is Tommy's wife and JJ's mom, but it wasn't really explained until here. So it was nice to finally get that bit of info. But with Rocky, there wasn't much info given about him. Although the one thing I did pick up on was when he teleported to the command center, he was wearing what looked to be a firefighter suit. So my guess was that he was a fireman and that he really loved food. Then there was the newest character, Charlie Kirsch, aka Min Kwan, who played Trini's daughter. She was a great fit for this role and did very well. Her character acted like any other character should when coming face to face with the death of a loved one. The fact that she wanted to follow in her mother's footsteps and become the new Yellow Ranger was something that I did expect, and I'm sure you did too. It does however make me think if they're going to do more with Min in the new Power Rangers reboot. Although I don't know, since the plot of that story is based around 5 people being sent back to the past to become Power Rangers. It's what I heard anyways. But things do change. It could come down to more people asking for Min to be in the new series and them having to rewrite it, or the true plans of the new series isn't really set in stone yet. As for Adam and Aisha, it seems their roles were they were a part of a thing called SPA, which I guess is some sort of space patrol. But in the end with their roles, it did make sense. Why Adam wasn't the Black Ranger? It has been explained in Mighty Morphin a few times that two of the same color Rangers can't be in the same place at the same time. It would be dangerous.
You already have the energy from your pink coin. Too much pink energy is dangerous.
As for Aisha, could she still have the Yellow Ranger powers? It's possible. As for example, Rocky still had his powers in Ninja Steel, but Jason was able to get his powers back in Beast Morphers thanks to Devon and the morphing grid. I remember hearing somewhere that a reason why a lot of Rangers got their lost powers back was because the Green Morphin Master felt guilty over the many events that has happened and wanted to do right. So if Aisha does have the saber-tooth tiger coin, that could be why. But Adam and Aisha couldn't reach the others, so I guess it didn't matter, and Min wanting to seek revenge fit very well. Why certain characters weren't in Once and Always. Austin St. John. I saw a video 10 months ago that was talking about Austin had got into some fraud trouble. The 6th Ranger channel did a video about that if you want to go check it out. Then I saw an article last night that said that could be the reason why he wasn't in the special. It's sad though because I have always loved Austin's work in Power Rangers. As for Amy Jo Johnson, there really wasn't any real reason given. She was offered the part, but according to her she said, "For the record, I never said no, I just didn't say yes to what was offered. But other fun stuff is in store. Looking forward to watching my friends kick ass." Which she was telling the truth about other fun stuff in store as it was announced that she is writing a new Power Rangers story. I still wanted to see her in it, but knowing she's got other fun stuff ahead could be worth it. Bulk and Skull. I'm not going to lie, but I was a bit sad they weren't in the special. I love those guys. But we did get to see a billboard of them owning a sub shop. I couldn't find the reason given for them not being in the special. But it would have made it feel a little more OG if they were in it. Jason David Frank and Thuy Trang special mention. As we all know, JDF recently passed away November 19, 2022. The hardest day of everyone's life. He was a hero to all of us and will forever be missed. He's actually the reason I started this channel, which I'll go over in another video. But I was happy that they found some way to put his character into the special. And of course, Thuy Trang, which is what the story is based around. She had passed away September 10, 2001, due to a car crash. I actually didn't hear about it until many years later after it happened, and it hit me hard. She was so beautiful and young. But the one thing I loved about the special was at the end of it, they got their own special mention. I do know for a fact that in real life that the entire cast was very close to Thuy and JDF as talked about in many interviews. Anyways, there are more Power Rangers stuff on the way as I explained before, and I can't wait for that. That's my review on my thoughts about Once and Always. If you haven't watched it, and you should have before listening to this review for spoilers' sake, it's streaming on Netflix. So give it a watch. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications. Until then, may the power protect you and see you next time.